You want some celebrity tea that haunts me and it's been haunting me for the past couple of years? And I'm just going to give you a heads up that this is about a certain A-list female celebrity who is married to an A-list male celebrity. They are now divorced. She's on to the next husband for many years already. But like what she told me at an intimate press lunch a couple years ago when she was like launching a partnership with a healthcare product has really stuck with me. So we're talking about all sorts of different things and like the chapters of her life and why this thing is meaningful. And I just blurt out that I'm curious to know how she met her ex-husband, the first husband. She's like, well, at that point, I was not as famous. I was young, and he was already very much on top of his game. And he was being told by his management that he would do much better and make even more money if he was more appealing to everyone in America by having a family. And I was like, did you know this? And she goes, no, not at all. She tells me he starts an interview process where they would do these group dinners of 10, 12, 15 people. They would make sure that paparazzi were like outside the dinners, and he would walk out with the people, and whoever he was photographed well with and like the press perceived him as like, they like wrote positive things about him walking out with this young actress, and maybe they wrote negative things about him with some other actress, even though they were all at the same dinner. That's who he would end up coupling up with. And press perceived him the best with this one particular blonde, who, by the way, is the loveliest person. If the press ever gives her a hard time, then they don't know anything about anything, because she's like so nice and so genuine. But that's how he ended up in a relationship with her. She thought it was genuine love. She thought everything was so good. And it was all just like a careful ploy. And at some point they end up having 2 children together. Now I'm saying it the way I'm saying it. Having 2 children, not creating 2 children. Do you see where I'm going with this? And eventually she just like caught on to everything, that it was all a game, it was all fake, and she said enough is enough. But that has haunted me so much, because she told me it is like a very normal thing within those circles, that are, if there is an existing A-lister who just knows that they can do even better and make even more money by having a spouse, and having a perceived family, because brands love that, right? Then they will start interviewing for someone who fits the bill. Messed up, huh?